say people are buying avocado and rubber them I get. Rice, you're buying the rice and you realize say the rice are stretched like when you heat mozzarella cheese, the rice literally are stretched like cheese. Why? And everything affiliated with the body has to do with hormones. Some hormones they basically work together to allow the body to function as a unit. So if one thing is thrown off, it can throw off something else. But the food that we consume can regulate everything, of course, in moderation. If we eliminate the processed this, the processed that, or now that our taste bud gets so used to certain things, we probably consider it, oh, it's hard, man. I love pork, you know. It's hard to cut out the pork. Oh, so I now can't eat KFC again. KFC nice, isn't it? It have to do with the mind. Because at one point, while I can understand to some degree in terms of some producers, some items, why is it that the unhealthy food is so cheap? It's cheap enough. Buy two get one free. Cheap. But why the old food is so expensive? We have to start asking some questions.
And the thing is, for you to get some healthy food, you have to like for yourself,
I agree.
Because, alright, we used to buy almond and buy nuts. But are they prepared healthy?
And where it's coming from too. Where is it coming from?
Exactly.
I am guilty of this too. Why is it that when we go to the market, we want to get all the biggest and the prettiest fruits and vegetables? We don't want a worm bite. But the worm approve of it. Hence the reason why he is eating it. So if we don't cut out a certain things, we're not buying it. That was me last week. Me a scrutinize the cabbage. Oh, we don't want no worm bite. But the worm approves of it. Hence the reason why he leaves his trademark there. That one, you're alright. Would you believe that there are a lot of pharmacists that they sell the drugs and the products, but they don't give it to their own family? Why? You know, at one point, I used to think that eating healthy is way more expensive, but it's a matter of how we were cultured and what we were basically raised to think. Eating healthy isn't that expensive. It's more expensive to eat unhealthy, even though the food may seem much cheaper. Because when you think about the medical bills, the stress of just working to pay medical bills when you encounter a medical situation that needs, it's way more cheaper to eat healthy. Because alright then, the other day I went into PriceSmart and just a small package of deboned chicken breast, basically $3,000. How many pieces of breast in there? Probably like 3 or 4 for $3,000. And I took up a whole chicken, 2 whole chicken, and those 2 whole chicken was basically for the same price. So I'd have between, alright then, for max it out, say it have 6 pieces of breast, which it didn't have 6 pieces of breast. So the maths now maths. So I now buy the 2 whole chicken, go home and cut off the breast and debone it myself. So if I had that $3,000, and how long is 2 chicken going to serve me versus alright then, I buy some callaloo or some vegetable, whatever kind of vegetable, and some seasoning and thing for go with it. How long you do the comparison? And you see, and you buy out some fruits on the side, depending on where you go, of course. So we were just cultured a certain way, and we're living by that culture.